Good morning, everybody. It is July 23rd, 2021. And I know I've been away for a few months, a couple of months now. Been very, very hectic. First and foremost, from our previous video to catch up with you guys. I got my vaccination, fully vaccinated. So far, no problems with that. Been very good. Let me see what else. I'm still investing in the stock market. I have updated my portfolio recently with a few more shares, emphasizing in United Airlines and Neo. So far, Neo's been the one that's paying off the most, and I have good prospects and good faith that they'll keep continuing to do so. So far, life has been a little bit fast-paced, and that comes out of we're pregnant with a boy, so it's very exciting to welcome him into the world. God willing, on October 30th, on Halloween, he'll be here with us. I also started a new job recently, and that's been taking up most of my time, which is good, really good. You know how it goes. We like to keep busy. We like to push ourselves to new adventures, and by new adventures would be new opportunities that we were ready for, for a long time, if I may say so myself. Right now, I am on my way to Costco, get some hydration. I got some waters. I got some soda waters, some liquid IV for the wife. Those things are really popular at Costco. They're selling them for the 24 pack, I believe it's 30 pack, I believe, for $24, or 24 pack for $30. But those things are a miracle. Would highly recommend them. Liquid IV, that's the name of it. Especially if you run into hydration problems every once in a while. We had an instance of an employee contracting the coronavirus, so I'm gonna get my test today to make sure that I'm 100% coronavirus free. I do know that once you get the vaccine, there's a much lower possibility of you getting the coronavirus. However, with the news of the new Delta variant, it's very concerning. It appears that there appears to be what would be at this point in time a third wave. So it's very concerning, and we want to manage it down and just spot that one person who did get it. It was very upsetting to hear the news, and I say that because we all know that the coronavirus is not a joke. That thousands of us died because of it, and it doesn't make sense to just regress, really, go back to increasing the infection rate because of not taking care of ourselves. On another note, recently I've been cultivating, if you will, doing, if you will, planting some chili peppers. They're supposed to be chocolate reapers. To be fairly honest, I don't know if they're truly reapers. But that's what they were sold as on eBay. The seller had a very good positive rating. So that's what we're growing. We got a nectarine tree too that's struggling right now because of the drought in the Bay Area. The avocado plant is doing really well. Planted another avocado that's also growing really well. We have planted a mango tree that ended up becoming moldy and just, it was my mistake. I should have been a little more thorough with the removal of mold, but I got there a little bit too late. But now I know that mangoes are a little more delicate with their growing process. Let's see what else. Yeah, so that's so far catching up with what has happened in the last couple of months. Yeah, pretty much vaccine, new job, stock market, and pretty much the cryptocurrency. I did make an investment in Dogecoin. I know it's just a joke, but my brother, who lives in Texas, he had a very good way of putting it, and that was, just invest in it, leave it there, don't do anything, don't think of it as wealth that you'll be using in the near future, but rather that you're just going to leave there, and if this joke currency takes off, then I benefit from it. If it doesn't, really it was just an initial investment that didn't take off, and it wasn't that big. However, I do feel glad that I was able to catch it in the early stages in this scenario that does take off. Also planning, on buying some Ethereum, assuming that the price stays constant. Last time I checked, it was hovering around the 2,000 price range. So it's very, very good, very promising. That's coming off of a 50% drop from the beginning of the year to now. If I'm not mistaken, my numbers could be off. I forget it if it was 4,000 or it was 6,000 in the beginning of the year. But either way, it does look very promising, and that's the next step. There's also a plan to invest in Nvidia because of their 4-to-1 stock split, so it's looking very good right now, especially from their business finances point, and also their forecasted growth, if you will. They are looking a lot into AI, and due to the current chip shortage, I do believe that they're just going to keep up really with their current business plan. That's in the near future. All in all, the stock market was mostly been one of my best practices, hobbies at this point. This started out as a hobby, and it just took a different route, and I say that because once I got started into it, I didn't know how far I would go. But it's gotten to a point where I feel like I have a decent understanding of what's going on out there. Catching up with the news, and just recently with Jeff Bezos and Richard Branson making it to space, arguably speaking. It's a very good forecast, if not a prediction, for what's to come. Obviously, with Jeff Bezos, I don't have the means to get involved with Amazon. And I say that because it's trading the higher on the higher end, and that's not possible right now. I want to, but if I had the money, I would. And for Richard Branson with Virgin Galactic, right after their mission, if you will, or trip to space, there was a big sell-off of shares that brought the price down. And if I were to connect the dots, it sounds to me like he is trying to do the same thing, or his business practice is the same as that when he was building Virgin Mobile, which he ended up selling to T-Mobile, and from then on, just T-Mobile became pretty good, dominant in this cell service. So that's what's at hand right now. Yeah, I start my new job officially on Monday, and that's going to be me taking care of others. In short, it's just a general management position that I feel like I've been ready for a long time, and now I have to put those skills to practice, and I feel very confident that I can achieve, if not excel, the expectations of my bosses. Really, there's 3 on top of me, and that's technically 4 if we count the kitchen aspect of it. And yeah, so that's going to be the journey that we're on right now, and I feel very good about it. I feel that I have the proper support, and the company does care about its employees. Vaccination-wise, coronavirus, Delta variant, it looks like we are regressing a little bit, but it's for the better of the final outcome. And we'll just keep masking up, asking people to mask up if they're inside the building. For me to remove my mask, it'll be a long time down the road, only because I don't know if everybody has been vaccinated. It's so easy to just forget about it and not get vaccinated once the scare is over. However, it is real, people. Please just do get vaccinated. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Just get vaccinated. Protect yourself. Protect those you love. Protect your coworkers. Protect your family. Really, it's a 2-step process. It hurts a little bit. However, the overall benefits of it is a lot more than just not getting vaccinated. Did reconnect with an old pal of mine who, per chance, by luck, if anything, lives near where we live, and that's really good. However, it's time will tell on whether or not we'll be spending some time together. I want to, however, with the coronavirus and his wife being pregnant, it's a little bit more I want to use the word delicate again, but it's a little bit more cautious to hang out with somebody and feel perfectly safe. But yeah, besides that, people, everything's been, the same. Wife is pregnant with a baby boy. Daughter's growing up. She's learning her vocabulary, and all in all, things are feeling pretty good. I'm sorry if I haven't been uploading videos. I know I did take this as a hobby in the beginning, and the real purpose is just for me to expose myself out there, and in my own words, if there is ever a point in life where this video gets watched by people, hi, how are you? Everything's gonna be okay if you're struggling. If you got yourself in a tough situation, it's always good to look up rather than down. It's not going to be the same day every day. Realize that to make changes in your life, you have to make those efforts yourself. And if you're in a position where you don't want to be in, it is your life. You're more than welcome to change at any point in given time. If it's something that you just you live with family who just don't get along with. If you're getting to the point where you're starting to think about moving out of the place that you're currently at, or changing your living situation, I would say go for it. Obviously your family's always going to be there, and you always want to be there for your family, but at some point for us, that want to excel and want to make it, and not want to rely on other people. The possibilities are endless and out there, so don't feel like you're stuck in a rut. Don't feel like you won't be able to make it. Just go ahead and do it. Put your best foot forward, and it's going to be hard in the beginning. It's going to be tough, and it's not going to be easy. Nobody's going to give you the answers. However, if you are a person that has very strong connections with those who have gone through it, you're off on a better foot than those who don't. Prime example would be myself. My father raised me well, great manners. That took me far. But however, on financial lessons, or if you want to call it financial goals, that was never really in our vocabulary at home. So I had to learn that by myself, and so far it's been a long road, and there's no end in sight. However, we are building, and I say I'm trying to build my wife and I a very strong foundation that our kids could lean on, so they're not just going through life wondering how they'll be able to take care of themselves. And yeah, I'm gonna try to keep these videos on a regular basis. Again, life just takes a different route sometimes, and I've been extremely busy this past couple of months with all the information with the new job, and it's just been a lot of just hacking at the brain, making sure that I know policies, protocols. So it's just changing the mindset from a freelance Instacart, from what I used to do before, to a hard staple, hard nail, really, on policy and protocols, and making sure that everybody feels safe, comfortable, and is happy to be going to work. And that's the mentality that I want to keep, and I want to bring that energy also to my new employees. And I say new employees because I have to maintain that stature of a general manager. If it was up to me, I would call them colleagues, co-workers. However, that's a very, very fine line that I know I will have to readdress in the future. But yeah, guys, Once again, I know I do talk a lot about a lot of random things. Hopefully, some of it will stick with you, and if it doesn't, then I'm sorry. And I'm sorry I wasted your time. That was not my intention. Um, but yeah, take care of yourselves. Get vaccinated. The Delta variant is still very prominent. Hopefully, in the next year, the quickest we'll be able to go back to normal and go back to the same, if not a improved version of how we used to live our lives. Anyway, I'm gonna end this video right now. I just got here at Costco, and I'll catch you guys later. Thank you. Bye.